Soil and Water Conservation Engineering. Introduction, Unit 1. What are the problems caused by erosion? Following are the problems caused by soil erosion: damage to sea coast and formation of sand dunes, siltation of irrigation channel and reservoir, silting of rivers. Write short note on need of soil conservation in India. In India, about 81 million hectare lands out of total geographical area of 326.8 million hectare are affected by erosion problem. In other terms, out of net cultivated area of 185.8 million hectare, 56.7 million hectare lands are suffering from erosion problem, either due to water or wind. How soil erosion can be controlled? Soil erosion can be controlled by development of soil cover to protect the soil from raindrop impact, increase filtration capacity of the soil to reduce the erosion impact, increase aggregate stability of the soil, increase surface roughness to reduce the runoff velocity. Which type of process occurs in soil erosion? Soil erosion consists of detachment, transportation, and deposition of soil particles. Define soil erosion. The soil erosion is defined as detachment, transportation, and deposition of soil particles from one place to another under influence of wind, water, or gravity forces. What are affecting factors of soil erosion? Following are the affected factors of erosion: topography, soil erodibility, tillage, roughness. Classify the soil erosion. Soil erosion can be classified as accelerated erosion, geological erosion. Define wind erosion. Wind erosion is process of detachment, transportation, and deposition of soil particle by the action of wind. Describe the causes of wind erosion. Following are the causes of wind erosion: soil is loose, finely divided and dry. Soil surface is smooth and bare. Wind is strong enough to detach the soil particle from soil surface. Classify the wind erosion. Wind erosion is following two types: sweeping drift and active drift. Write the mechanics of wind erosion. Following are the phases of wind erosion: initiation of soil movement, transportation of soil particle, deposition of soil particles. What are effects of wind erosion? Following are the effects of wind erosion: loss of soil, nutrient loss, productivity loss, texture change, air pollution. Explain measures to control wind erosion. The principal measures to control the wind erosion are broadly classified into two groups. First, the measure to reduce the surface wind velocity: vegetative measure, tillage practices, mechanical or structural measures. Second, the measurement to improve the soil characteristics, converging the soil moisture, conditioning the topsoil. Why soil erosion models are important? Following are the importance of soil erosion model. They are used to select the suitable practices for reducing the soil erosion. Erosion model can be used for predicting the rate of sediment load entering the reservoirs. Describe the universal soil loss equation. Universal soil loss equation is given by A equals to RKLSCP, where A equals to computed soil loss, R equals to rainfall erodibility factor, L is equal to slope length factor, S is equal to slope gradient factor, K soil credibility, C cover or crop rotation factor, P है erosion control practices or soil conservation practices factor. Define soil credibility factor. It is the soil loss rate per erosion index unit for a given soil as measured on a unit plot. Write the expression of soil erodibility factor. Soil erodibility factor is given by K equals to A naught upon S sigma EI, where A naught is equal to observed soil loss, S slope factor, sigma EI total rainfall erodibility index. Define soil conservation practice factor. It may be defined as the ratio of the soil loss under a given conservation practice to the soil loss from up and down the slope. What are the application of universal soil loss equation? Following are the application of universal soil loss equation. It predicts the soil loss. It helps the selection of the agricultural practices. It provides recommendation on crop management practices to be used for soil conservation. What are the limitation of universal soil loss equation? Following are the limitation of universal soil loss equation. It is empirical. It predicts average annual soil loss. It does not compute gully erosion. It does not compute sediment deposition. Define strip cropping. Strip cropping is kind of agronomical practices in which ordinary crop are planted grown in the form of relatively narrow strip across the land slope. Classify the strip cropping. Following are the type of strip cropping. Cut grasses are foliage, straw material, wood chips, sawdust, paper, sandstones. Write the causes of soil erosion. Following are the causes of soil erosion. Deforestation for agriculture, overgrazing, floods, agrochemicals, construction and recreational activities. Analyze the different soil measurement. First, measurement of splash erosion. Splash boards, small funnel or bottle, painted stone, radioactive force traces, splash cup. Measurement of sheet erosion, real erosion. Point and dash method, buried nail, Stokes method. What do you understand by threshold velocity? It is the minimum velocity at which wind or water begin to move particle of soil, sand or other material at given place under specified conditions.